The police opened the trunk and were immediately shocked to find the dismembered body of a gang leader. Officer Ma was silent. This was no simple gang fight. He quickly contacted his informant and learned that the killer was named Zhang Qian, the same group involved in a previous bar stabbing. Their actions were bold and ruthless. The police immediately retrieved the bar's surveillance footage, but Zhang Qian was an illegal immigrant, leaving no trace. Officer Ma had no choice but to approach another gang leader for help in investigating Zhang Qian. However, before the bald leader could investigate, Zhang Qian approached him first, having learned that his factory was trashed. The bald leader sat in front of him, furious, but Zhang Qian calmly demanded the territory. The bald leader laughed at his audacity, but soon his injured men rushed in, and all his people had been taken out. Just as the bald leader was about to draw his knife, Zhang Qian quietly threatened, "If you draw your knife, you'll die here today." Seeing they were outnumbered, the gang leader wisely sheathed his knife. He handed over the territory, but if he let it go so easily, he wouldn't survive in the underworld. A few days later, a car crashed into the arcade, followed by a group of thugs. By the time Zhang Qian's men arrived, the place was in ruins. They immediately went to confront the bald leader, only to fall into an ambush. The bald leader, with his men, planned to kill them on the spot. But as the saying goes, the mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind. Officer Ma had followed the bald leader and arrived just in time. He pulled the fighters apart, telling the bald leader to back off. Reluctantly, the bald leader left, cursing. But the desperados wouldn't surrender easily, raising a knife and charging at Officer Ma. Ma was slashed on the arm but quickly retaliated, throwing the thug against the wall. As the thug charged again, Ma grabbed his knife hand and struck his ribs, but Ma's resilience was too strong. The thug couldn't harm him and was instead choked by Ma. Ma disarmed him and knocked him out, while another thug escaped in the chaos. Officer Ma took the captured thug back to the station for questioning, but he refused to cooperate. With no other choice, they blocked the camera and used a stun baton for harsh interrogation. Even when shot to the ground, the thug remained defiant. Officer Ma finally lost his patience and punched him, causing him to scream in pain and realize his situation. He preferred to bite his tongue and die rather than betray his boss. Fortunately, Officer Ma reacted quickly, prying open his teeth. Meanwhile, Zhang Qian learned his man was captured and blamed the bald leader. He sent people to crash the bald leader's mother's birthday party with fire extinguishers, causing chaos. After the innocent family members fled, Zhang Qian appeared, wielding an axe and starting a massacre. All the thugs who were trying to use his seven-step technique to kill Zhang Qian, but he was no match for Zhang Qian's strength. Ultimately, the bald leader died at his hands. Overnight, Zhang Qian took over two major gangs, his reputation and ambition growing, even eyeing the last gang's territory.